This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer Into Reaction. What I'm looking at today is the trailer for the second volume of Netflix's Love, Death, and Robots. And you have to understand something about me. I think the anthology series is one of the highest forms of television. It's hardest to do well, and it's most rewarding when it is done well. I grew up a huge fan of The Twilight Zone, which consisted of somewhere in a ballpark of half-hour episodes, typically, and they tended to be very complete. And that's what I like about them most of all. They told a complete story from beginning to end in that time. Something movies lasting 3 times as long don't always have the ability to do well. And that's what's hard about the anthology. It's a complete story in a minimal amount of time. And that's what makes it challenging, but that's also what I enjoy so much about it. And when it's done well, it is a beautiful thing. Love, Death, and Robots, the first volume, was good. Not all the stories I thought were as satisfying as I would have liked, but none of them were bad either. It wasn't the best anthology I've ever seen, no doubt. Again, I think that's The Twilight Zone. But it's nonetheless good to see people doing it. So I have nothing but praise for Love, Death, and Robots. And I can't wait for the second season. So let's look at that trailer. That's really good.
You feel something, don't you?
Wow. It's like a kind of door opens up out there. I figure it leads to some other world, trapped inside our own.
Why give all this up? Why? I've been alive 218 years. I've seen too much.
It's just what I wanted.
Well, that was the trailer for Love, Death, and Robots. And notice that there's a third season already planned. A third volume, I should say. And that's great. And that was a great trailer. It does what I expect any good show or movie to do, which is to say, it gives me wonder, it gives me heart, it gives me terror, it gives me everything I want to see. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the anthology is very much based upon the idea of individual stories. It rises and falls on the strength of its stories. The animation is interesting, though I don't tend to like photoreal animation because it looks very dead. That being said, a thing I tend to enjoy about Love, Death, and Robots, it's that it's done in different animation styles. So you may have one that is very realistic. You may have another that is very cartoony, and something that even comes in between. That's interesting. It's a great series. Look for a review, no doubt. And if you haven't seen the first season of Love, Death, and Robots, check it out. It's on Netflix. It's really good. Get caught up before the new season begins because it's really awesome. Though that's what I think. What do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailing to Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, a comment, or a follow. Peace.